Hi there, guys. When you're headed off to the range, there's certain essential things that you need to take with you, of course. You need your firearm, you need your ammo, your eye and ear protection, and so forth. But one thing that a lot of people seem to neglect is patches for their targets. Now, I guess you can change targets every time you shoot a group if you want to. It's getting kind of hard on the supply of targets, a little bit expensive. Or you can do what some people do. They just shoot at the target and then they'll go down and circle the shots from one group and then try to figure out which shots from which group belong with which other ones, and usually their target ends up looking like Swiss cheese and they get confused as to which load shot where. So it's a lot better in the end to have some target patches. Now these are some purchased target patches. They come on a roll in a box. Take your target patch off, stick it over the holes, off you go. So those are a pretty good solution, but they're not super cheap considering what they are. I think these are about $6 a box. I think there's 500 in there. So locally, we've come up with kind of a cheaper solution to that, and we go to our local stationery place or the local dollar type store and buy these stick-on labels, and they come in different sizes. Here's some big square ones. They'd be good for patching 45 caliber holes or bigger holes like that if you shoot some big bore stuff. And they also come in these smaller square ones, and you get 720 of these for $1, and once again you get 500 of these for $1. They also come in a round white patch, pretty much the same as this one you see here. I think I'm all out of those at the moment, or I'd show you some. Those are kind of the preferred size for 30 caliber shooting. These small ones are really good for patching up 22 caliber holes, but they will actually work with 30. They're just big enough for that, and very cheap. So of course you're looking at those saying, well, they're white, they're going to look like blazes on top of a black target. They're fine for the lighter colored portion of your target, but we've got a solution for that too, and it just involves black spray paint. So basically I take a bunch of these sheets of sticky things, lay them out on the bench, and give them a spray down with just a can of cheap black spray paint. And although it's not a perfect black, it's close enough that it works out on your target. So there's one I've been using up, and these go right over your holes. They make a pretty decent patch. They don't contrast a whole lot. So when you go back and look at your target, you have a nice, fresh, clean looking target from the firing point, and you can get quite a bit of extra shooting out of your targets before you have to replace them when you use these patches. So you can save yourself, a few cents on the targets and have more money for ammo and primers and all the other good stuff that you need to be able to shoot. So anyway, that's kind of a cheap shooting tip. So head over to your local stationery store or dollar store and look around the stationery aisle. Find yourself some of these patches, and you don't have to use black spray paint. If you're using a target that's orange or red, you can use, of course, orange or red spray paint and get a color that's close to your target. You can spray down these white patches to get a good close match for whatever color of target you're using, and make your targets last longer so you can shoot more. Anyway, that's just a little tip I thought I'd pass along. Hopefully somebody finds it of use. We'll talk to you later.